Eh, 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 eh. Hello guys, it's Kiyok and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back again. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Kiyok. Yes, I am a Nigerian YouTuber. I make videos on motivational talks, on lifestyle and DIY. So stick to my channel to get amazing content. Yes, amazing content. Yeah, you're welcome. So ensure to hit that subscribe button, like, share, comments, all those good stuff. Now moving on to the main reason why we are here. Today's video is just gonna be a sit-down video as usual. I'm just gonna be telling. Oh my god, I used to say talking and I said telling. I'm gonna say telling and I said telling. That should be a word in the dictionary. I'm just gonna be telling you guys why I started YouTube. Yeah, why I started YouTube. So if for those that have watched How I Met Your Mother, if you can remember how what's his name Ted was narrating to his children all the encounters, like literally his whole life history before he met his mother. So I'm going to be telling you guys everything, how it started from the stages and everything. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. If anyone had told me that I was going to start a YouTube channel like years back, I would have said please ignore the noise. Oh my god, it's my landlord's children. If anyone had told me that I was going to start a YouTube channel, I'd have said it's a lie because I never ever saw myself talking to the camera just like that. I know, yes, I'm a talkative. I like talking to myself, but like talking to the camera, posting it online and everything. I never imagined that. So over the years, how am I saying over the years as if I'm one kind of old person like that? So over some few years ago, like I'm just kind of person that likes giving advice in the best way I can, relationship. Yeah, I like relationship talks. So yeah, and just general life advice in general based on my own view and opinion. So if I can help you, I will help you out in the best way I can. So over the time of helping out, helping people. Now I say helping people as if people have been coming to me for counseling. Okay, my few friends, yeah, at least we just ask like, what do I think about this? And I just tell them, okay, maybe you should do it this way, maybe you should do it that way, and they actually like take my advice and it turns out well for them, and they're always like, oh god, you're so good and everything, blah 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 blah, all those stuffs, all those things that used to bust people's head. Yes. So yeah, that was so. Aside from the fact that they took my advice and it worked, I also love the feeling, like what I felt within me. Like I felt satisfaction whenever I was able to help. Yes, help out in the best way I can. So let me tell you one funny story. There was one time, I think it was 2 years ago. I don't know what happened though. Like I just sat down in my room and I just started filming. I started like talking gibberish. Like I just started talking. I remember the topic I was talking about was friends. I just videoed myself and I was just saying, talking about stuff, and I saved the video. And my friends, as annoying and funny as it can be, they were going through my phone and they came across that video. And guys, God, they so laughed the hell out of me. Like even me say I could feel that that video was trash. If I had posted that video at that point in time, it would have been a disaster. Because I don't even know what I was saying. Like, I was just talking. So yeah, I just felt like satisfaction whenever I could help out. Yeah. So guys, sorry if you're hearing background noises. There are little children in the compound, so they are making noise and But wait, before I continue my story, can't you guys see a difference? See now, I am not a baby girl again. Check it out. Okay, back to my story. So, what will happen next again? Yeah, I felt satisfaction when I was doing it, and I felt okay. Okay, the thing was, I always imagined in my head. I imagined myself talking to people. I always imagined it in my head, but I never thought of YouTube. Oh my god, these people. So I always imagined myself being a counselor, like talking to people, like yeah. God, guys, the number of things that I wanted to be in these small years that I've lived on earth, the number of things. Like then I used to want to be a relationship counselor. Yeah, a lot of things. So yeah, I really, really love that. Then funny enough, When I was going through my non-existing diary, yes, my non-existing diary, I call it non-existing because I rarely use it. It's like it doesn't even exist. The diary has just been under my books. And yes, number one fun fact about me, I suck at keeping diaries. So yes, if you can't really see it, but the diary is very dusty. It's dusty. And yes, I made this diary. Yes, I made it. So one day, hopefully, in my how to DIY, I'll show you guys how I came about this look. So there was this page I came across a few days ago. I was reading it. There was something I wrote, and I'm like, wow, I wrote this thing. Wait, let me look from. Okay, I wrote it on the 15th of November, 2019. What was it safe? God. Okay, let me just read from a portion. Okay, so I wrote, I'm beginning to see the purpose. I don't know which purpose I was seeing, but I said I was beginning to see the purpose. I'm not starting from where I started. So I now wrote, well, I'm someone who loves talking. And I wrote in bracket, not a chatterbox, laugh out loud. And I wrote, and I love advising the best way I can and know. Deep down within me, I feel I have a calling to be a motivational speaker. I've attended a few relationship programs and I admire the speakers. I'll just name some of the speakers. I know the funny thing. I met them once and I fell in love with them. I don't know if you guys know, it's Raquel, Pastor Laji Ren, Mrs. TTA, Mrs. Tolu Lope, I don't know the remaining part, Mrs. Bologi. I just mentioned the names because that day I went for a program and it so happened that all of them ministered that day, they spoke that day. And one thing with me, but if I like your content, if I hear one thing and it makes sense, I will follow you. So that day, but when I just went back home, I followed all of them. And I wrote, you can see from their life history, the way they talk, that God is using these women, and indeed they've been called to proclaim God's word to singles. And I wrote, and married. And I wrote, now I want that, but then I would always imagine myself, and here, like I said, on the big screen. I always imagine myself like in a wider picture. I never even knew that I even wrote YouTube blogger. That's not the funny part. And I wrote as a YouTube blogger and all. Maybe I was just talking based on dreams. And I said, but the event that happened yesterday made me realize that I didn't have to. Yes, exactly what I was trying to say. I didn't have to be so loud on TV and all. Yes, because then I was looking at the bigger picture. And I now got to understand that you have to be impactful. I didn't necessarily have to be on the big screen. Yes, I could, at least with my friends, people I come across through, I could come across with English. I became across with. I can be an impact. Yes. So I now talked about, okay, let me just jump. I say, so actually a friend of mine, names withheld for personal reasons, confided in me on what she was battling with, and from my little experience and what I thought I knew, I gave the advice, my own advice. I encouraged and countered the negative parts. Then the amazing part was how she was so grateful about my words and she thanked me so much. And yes, I'm not ascribing glory to myself. It's God that puts the thoughts in my head. And she made a statement which was mind-blowing. And she was like, for those, my name is also Ruth. Yes. She was like, Ruth, the man you're going to marry is lucky. And I was like, anyways, that's just it. So that's part of it, my YouTube journey. So let me just move to the main part. So I don't know, one day I just slept and I woke up and I just, there was this, I woke up that day and all I could think of was talking to the camera, posting. So I thought about it, I prayed about it, and it felt like, okay, it was meant to be. So I started from Instagram. Yes, you guys should check my Instagram. I'll put in my Instagram page name if you should check it out. Check some of my videos I made there, and please ensure to follow me. I also follow back. So I started on Instagram. I also shared with my sister, and she was like, okay, it's a good idea, and she bought it. So I made my first video that I was going to post on Instagram. Shape remember that I said the other video that I made years back was a disaster. This one, it was terrible, very terrible. That day I filmed like 3-4 times. It was not good. So there's this friend of mine, Spark. If you're watching this, God bless you. I appreciate all the efforts and help you made, and you helped me throughout my Instagram journey. So I sent the video that I now managed and came out with, and I sent it to one of my friend who happens to be my classmate in school. He's a what artist. So I sent it to him because I'm someone that likes, to get other people's opinion too. Yeah. So I sent it to him. I felt like he was used to talking and all those kind of things, so he would be able to, map out the errors and everything. So I sent the video to him via WhatsApp, and he told me like flaws, like things I need to adjust, things I need to work on. Then guys, the transitions I put, how transitions and how the thing just change. Like for every word I said, I put transition. Yes, and he was like, no, I should finish like a statement first before I put a transition. So Spark actually helped me out. He just highlighted, gave me, tips on how to, and yeah. So he really, for my first video on Instagram, he was of great help to me. So I started posting on Instagram, and people were like liking it, and people were like, you should open. About 2-3 people said it, and were like, you need to open a YouTube channel. You need to open a YouTube channel. I was like, no, I wasn't ready for YouTube, as this whole subscribe to my channel. I started looking for subscribers and all that. I wasn't really ready for that, but I started thinking, and plus my sister, I told her, and she was like, just have faith, like this kind, the subscribers will come and everything. So I thought about it, and I decided to open a YouTube channel. And one thing again that made me open a YouTube channel was because I felt, okay, aside posting sit down videos where I talk, it also gave me an opportunity, room to do other stuffs whereby I could do DIYs and lifestyle and just anything entertaining. I could also include that to my channel. So that was one of the reasons I now considered, and I started a YouTube channel. I forget to mention, one of the reasons again I started vlogging in general is because I love talking. For those who know me personally, I love engaging. Like I love engaging in discussions. Like even if I'm not so, I don't know like all the field subjects, but I have a bit of an idea, and I love to chip in what I know. So I love talking, but I am not a talkative. I talk in a good way. I talk when it is necessary. Yes, my friends say I'm noisy, but I'm not noisy. It's not true. I'm not noisy. If you guys watched one of my previous videos where I talked about my friends and we talked about how we met. There was a part in the part 2, how we met part 2. They talked about when we asked who is the noisiest, and they mentioned my name. Guys, it's not true. This is false accusation. It's a lie. I'm not noisy. I just make sounds with my mouth. I am not noisy. I am serious. If you know me, you know I'm not noisy. So yeah, I love talking, so that was why I started YouTube. That was one of the reasons that contributed to me starting YouTube. Also, I was a bit down during the period that I started YouTube. That was like last year, like a year and 2 years ago. So I was kind of like emotionally down. So YouTube was kind of like an escape route for me. Yes, I won't say it helped out, but it actually did though, because I then focused my attention to creating vlogs and all. My friend even had to, comment, and she was like, ever since I started YouTube, like I really talked about what was actually, making me a bit down and all, and I was just all about growing my channel and that. So it actually provided an escape route for me, and it really helped out, and I'm grateful I started it. Starting YouTube also helped me. Okay, not really YouTube. Okay, starting like when I started vlogging also helped me make some few friends online. It helped me, also get exposed to other people's content, because then I wasn't really active on YouTube. I think I became very active on YouTube. That was when I checked, I think it was May last year. That was when I became active. I just knew that YouTube, if I wanted to maybe make something, I would just go, like my diary here, I learned it on YouTube. I learned how to make it on YouTube. So basically YouTube was just a help in time of trouble for me. But I got to, discover amazing people's content. Ensure to watch my video. Um, okay, I've not made the video yet, but I will make it. So look forward to it. Where I'll be talking about YouTube content I like. Yeah, so I'll be giving a list of YouTubers that I like their content and you should check out. So yes, I got to experience and discover their channels, and I never regretted discovering it. So yeah, YouTube helped out. Now, my YouTube journey. Guys, for anybody that is thinking of starting YouTube, I advise you go and do your research. That was the mistake I made. I didn't do my research. I just felt just like how a normal, application, yeah, a social application is, that you just open, you put in your email, your username, and I felt that was just it. So I started and I saw that there were different things I need to be in a, I don't even know how to even put it in English. There were procedures I needed to follow before maybe changing my profile picture, before doing this, before doing that. Like there was a point I was literally frustrated. I don't know what I was trying to do. Was it my YouTube banner? I've been at WhatsApp, I can't remember. I was trying to change it and it was really frustrating, and I didn't have YouTube in my PC. So I was using my phone. I was using a web browser that's desktop mode for, even up till now I used my browser to upload using the desktop mode. So I was literally frustrated when I was trying to change it. I was trying to do whatever I wanted to do. I already said I was not going to do it again. I am not doing. I was like, I'm going to stop. My sister just kind of calmed me down. She told me that I should just calm down. I should take it one step at a time and everything. And finally, I was able to finish the YouTube channel settings, of which that day if I didn't even finish it. It was gradually I now finished up. Thanks also to YouTube, I watched a lot of videos that helped me in customizing my channel. I watched how they were able to do this, do that. So it actually helped me out. Plus, my friends helped me out also. So yeah, then yes, shout out to Miriam Ibrahim. I'll be putting her YouTube link. She's my friend and she's also a YouTuber. Miriam, thank you so much. If you're watching this, thank you very much. Miriam really helped me a lot. Like I kept on asking her questions because she's already used to YouTube. She has been a YouTuber for like 2 years plus or so. So she's already used to it. So she knows a lot. So I was asking her questions. How do I do this? How do I put credits for the music I'm using to prevent copyright? She told me a lot of stuff. She even did screen records and sent to me and everything. And also thank you to Gloria Damisi. I'll also be putting her YouTube channel name so that you guys can check her out. She's my friend also. She's also a YouTuber. She also helped me out, yes, even right from when I was doing Instagram, she helped me out. And shout out to my family. Let me be specific, my sister and my brother, because my parents did not know what I was doing. Shout out to my sister and my brother, whom helped me out a lot. They encouraged me. Shout out to my friends, the muchachos. You guys keep on sharing, and to all those who have helped me out in one way or the other. Shout out to you guys for sharing my posts, for subscribing and everything, liking, commenting. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. So I finished that, and yeah, that's just basically my story. I started posting. After that, I started posting. But guys, I never knew YouTube is hard. It's hard. I don't know if you can. I don't have to stress the hard. It's hard. It's very hard. It's not easy. Like then, but I used to think, oh, I would just put the camera, start talking as usual. I can talk now. Jesus, the first videos I made, it wasn't easy. Like I was not trying to now form a kind of way that I am not. I was trying to be all composed, which in reality I am just spontaneous. So I was trying to be composed. I was careful of my actions, the way I speak and everything. It wasn't easy, like getting used to it. Even up to now I'm still not used to it. Sometimes I'm trying to be cautious. Yes, so it wasn't really easy. I remember my first 2 videos when I made them, and my friend Miriam even observed. She was like telling me that I need to look into the camera lens, which is very, very difficult, guys. Anybody that looks at the videos himself knows that it is difficult. The temptation is hard. It is real. it's very hard because I'm looking at myself like this, but I'm not looking at you guys. When I look here, I'm looking at you guys. So it's not, it's not easy trying to, resist this and be focusing on the lens. So yeah. So my YouTube journey so far has been good. Yeah, it's been good. Sometimes I feel frustrated. Sometimes I'm not in the mood to film and a lot more, but I still try. Sometimes I'm not getting the views and subscribers. Jesus Christ. Let me tell you. The views and subscribers I want, but I try not to give up. My friends encourage me, my siblings encourage me not to give up. Rome wasn't built in a day. Yes, so I'm both all. I have learned to enjoy the journey, yes. And the most important thing is I enjoy what I do. I enjoy putting out content there. I enjoy, helping out in the best way I can. Even if it's one person that gets inspired by what I say or do, I am very happy. So basically, my journey has been good. My major aim of YouTube is to inspire in the best way I can, to share experiences and pick out a lesson from it and put it out there to you guys. Yeah. So that was it. If you watched this video up to this point in time, thank you very much. Thank you for keeping up with my talking. Thank you for not leaving the channel when I've not finished. Yes, thank you very much. And if you're still here and you haven't liked and you haven't clicked that subscribe button, please ensure to do so. Yes, let's make it to 200, guys. We're doing it step by step. Let us reach 200, then by God's grace we'll move to 300. From there we'll be growing. So please ensure to like, share, watch, comment, all those stuffs. Yes. So yeah, that's it. It's not easy, but we thank God. We are doing things. And yes, I did my makeup. I'm not a professional. I'm not a makeup artist, but at least for a novice, I tried. Oh my God, I need to take a thumbnail like this. Did I forget to mention? It's so funny because I think ever since even before I started YouTube, I'm someone that used to talk to myself. But I think now I act what I am supposed to do on camera in my head on my own. Like behind the scenes, I'll just start talking. Like if I want to shoot a video, before I shot this video, before I made this video, I was really talking. This is what I was saying. I know the funny part, when I come here, I don't say it. Like it vanishes. I don't know, there's a secret behind this camera. Like there's a secret. It just makes you forget stuffs. Yeah. And yes, when I started vlogging, I started giving kudos to those who act, because it's not easy. It's not easy being yourself, talking. You just be talking. I'll just be talking. I think I'm just talking to myself, which you guys are going to see. So yeah, that's that. That's that. Oh my God! Like I really look good today. Like I took my time. I sat down. I took my time and I made up. Yes, because I cannot be looking homeless all the time. Yes, I have a home. I have a roof over my head, so I cannot be looking homeless all the time. Anyways, see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.